Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Thinking Fast with Lucky Haskins, where I teach you how to think fast like Lucky does. Now let me tell you, this is an extra fast Thinking Fast right here because I just had my premiere of my video this morning and I had a request. Hey, it's Friday. We need an episode of Thinking Fast. Well, I had to think fast to make an episode of Thinking Fast really fast. So here goes, Thinking Fast with Lucky Haskins, where I teach you how to think fast like Lucky does. Hey, see this hat, the steel hat? I get a lot of people asking me, what is this, a steel advertisement? Why do you wear that steel hat all the time? Well, folks, I have a lot of hats. I always wear a hat. The reason I wear the steel hat all the time is not because I'm trying to promote steel. It's because it's the only one I got that's still clean. That's just the reality right there. I use my hats. They're all worn out. But I got to switch hats for you today. I'm going to show you another hat. I got this hat here. Well, you know what? Before I do, let me tell you something here. Yeah, I'm thinking fast. I want to tell you, especially you ladies. Hey, Lucky always respects the ladies. I want to tell you, I only take my hat off for two things now. Okay? The first thing, of course. Now, I know all you ladies are making assumptions and laughing already at old Lucky here. The first thing I take my hat off for, of course, is to take a shower. Now, the second reason I take my hat off, which should be obvious to all y'all, the men and the ladies, is to get a different hat. This here is my DeKalb County, Tennessee Farmers Co-op hat. Now, speaking of living down in Tennessee, boy, I liked it down there just a lot. I really like the weather down there, you know. Not a big fan of snakes, but I like the weather. But I'll tell you, I put on a few pounds down there, as you can see, you know, as I was getting older, you know, put on a little beer belly, right? And I ended up having to move north because down south, running around in shorts and barefoot and stuff, I was starting to look kind of like a fat guy. So I had to think fast. Well, I moved way up north where I simply looked prepared. Right? I was thinking fast. Got out of there. People ask me, why do you live so far up north, Lucky? Well, that's easy. My in-laws live very far down south. Not too difficult of an explanation there. So, anyway, like Lucky always tells you, I put the ladies on a pedestal. I've always been that way. The ladies deserve our respect, fellas, do they not? So, Lucky likes to do a little applied science now and again, and since I like showing the ladies a lot of respect, and I like the old Rubik's Cube of truth, I decided to do some applied science while I was thinking fast. So I interviewed 1,000 ladies. Well, I'm here to tell you the results were conclusive. I determined quickly that 72% of those ladies interviewed were emotionally and mentally unstable, which was amazing results. The other 28% were batshit crazy, if anyone's wondering about the other 28%. I'm only serious, ladies. I love each and every one of you. Anyway, speaking of ladies, y'all know what a sleeper is? That'd be like the dude in the old rusty station wagon pulls up next to a Corvette and then beats him in a drag race. That old rusty station wagon was a sleeper, right? That's what a lot of Southern ladies are, sleepers. Not that they're old and rusty. It's that they're wise and they're full of wisdom and they've seen a lot of stuff and they don't wear it on their sleeve because Southern ladies like to be proper and have their manners. But don't ever underestimate a Southern woman. Now, today's episode, as I move in to the ladies episode here, I have a story to tell you about a lady that was thinking fast. Down there when I was in Tennessee and I had my little 180-acre farm, well, I had a neighbor down the street farming over about 600 acres. Now, let me tell you about his old lady, his wife. Now, she was thinking so fast, I'm going to have to stand up because this here requires demonstration. This lady can think so fast. So my buddy Ralph there down the street, he was farming 600 acres and he had all this alfalfa. He had to go out there and cut all the time. You get like 3 cuttings a lot of times down there in Tennessee. So he was always out on that tractor. Sometimes his wife would, now he's got a 600-acre farm. This fella gets a long ways from the house. It's rectangular as well, so he can get pretty near 400 acres away from the house. That's a long walk, folks, right? So every now and again, his wife, Ellie Mae there, she'd walk out and bring him some lunch and a cooler and some drinks and all that. She's a pretty good woman. But one day he's out there and the tractor breaks down. Well, he don't want to make that long walk to the house. He's been out there since 5 a.m., been working all day. He's already whooped. So he gets down off that broken tractor and Ellie Mae! He's about 400 acres from the house. He's hoping she can even hear him yelling in the distance. Ellie Mae! Well, she's a good wife. She hears him. She comes outside. Now, she can't hear him talk, or he can't get a sentence out. They're way too far apart. So, but he don't feel like walking to the house. So he says to her, to Ellie Mae, this is what he does. From 400 acres away, he goes, she looks at him for a second. Oh, Ellie Mae, she's a wise little woman. She says, and he's like, what the hell? She says, listen. She looks at him and she goes, and now he's frustrated. He's like, what the hell? Starts the long walk. It takes him pretty near 45 minutes to get all the way back up there to the house in the barn. He goes up to her, Ellie Mae, I was saying in the barn on the shelf, I need my pliers. She said, I know, dipshit. There's a pair in the box under the seat. Stay true, y'all.